In the 1980s, most of the aircraft building corporations stopped the production of their lighter aircraft models. This situation created an opening in the market for the manufacturers of aeroplane kits. A number of models surfaced on the market. Many of these were 1 or 2-seaters and some 3 or 4-seaters. There were also the fabric, aluminum, and composite models that appeared. Among all these types of planes came the replicas of the models that were very appreciated and popular during their original production. The Cyclone, which is a replica of a well-known light aircraft, is in this last category. The Cyclone has all the advantages of the original model, as well as having many improvements. No need to say that the builders of the original model wouldn't have hesitated in making these improvements had they continued the production of this plane. The Cyclone kit gives you the opportunity to build your own 4-seater plane while offering you the advantages and durability of an aluminum aircraft. The Cyclone is equipped with a variety of Continental or Lycoming engines, from 145 to 325 horsepower. It is also possible to use an automobile motor with the equivalent power. The Cyclone that you are presently viewing is powered by a 230 horsepower Continental engine. This engine allows the Cyclone to reach a 155 mile per hour cruise speed. The stall speed is at a low 37 miles per hour. The rate of climb of this Cyclone can reach 1,000 feet per minute with a gross weight of 3,000 pounds. It is precisely in this field that the Cyclone stands out from other aircraft kits. The Cyclone, when powered by a 230 horsepower or more engine, has a useful load of at least 1,300 pounds and a takeoff run of about 250 feet. The Cyclone's impressive performance is due to the numerous modifications that were brought to the original model. The wings of the Cyclone are lengthened by 1 foot, but not at the tip of the wing, but rather at the root of the wing, which in turn gives it a greater lift surface. The flaps and the gas tanks have also been lengthened. Needless to say that the gas tanks, being longer, offer the owner a longer flight time. The flaps on the ailerons have seal gaps. This helps give the Cyclone a greater cruise speed and a lower stall speed. The stall speed has been lowered by the special wingtips and the extra 2 feet of wingspan. It is also possible to increase the Cyclone's dorsal fin in order to ensure a greater stability. The construction of the Cyclone is accessible to anyone that is equipped with a few basic tools. The airframe, the wings, as well as the flaps, ailerons, and group tail are made of aluminum parts, which are assembled with solid or AVIX rivets, whichever you choose to use. As for the cowling, wingtips, and tail cones, these are made of a molded fiberglass, requiring very little finishing. For the next few minutes, we will take you on a tour of some of the amateur builders that have chosen to profit of the advantages that the Cyclone kit offers. The first builder, who has already owned a Cessna 172 and 150 on floats, has chosen to build his plane by himself. His plane, of course, will be on floats and powered by a 260 horsepower Continental engine, which has recently been overhauled. His first flight is to take place in just a few months. Our second builder will be putting a Lycoming 540 in his plane, which will also be on floats. He's presently taking his private pilot course. However, he has the experience as an ultralight pilot. What makes this plane particular is that it will be possible for him to change his plane from a nose wheel to a tail wheel in no time. The third builder, that is an experienced bush pilot, has worked many years flying Cessna 180s, 185s, 206s, and Beavers. He is also planning to put the Lycoming 540 in his plane. However, he has chosen to install a nose wheel on his plane instead of the tail wheel configuration. As you have noticed, the building of a Cyclone, as well as being very accessible, requires only a few easy-to-make jigs, such as a beam to assemble the fuselage and another for the wings. You will also need a fair-sized table. We have showed you only a few of the advantages of the Cyclone. However, there is another aspect that is to be mentioned. The fact that you are the builder of this plane means that you can do all the maintenance and inspection yourself, saving hundreds of dollars every year. The building of your own Cyclone, adapted to your needs, will surely bring you a number of hours of pleasure, while assuring you of a good investment. The Cyclone's high cruising speed, its possibility of using all types of runways, its high useful load capacity, and being a four-seater makes the Cyclone the builder's choice for the 90s. Its versatility and the possibility of flying on wheels, skis or floats, give the Cyclone a sure value and a security on your investment. Remember that the Cyclone is an aluminum four-seater aircraft that is at ease in all conditions and places, in cities as well as in the bush. The Cyclone offers a sure value that is accessible to everyone.